And also I've done in the past myself and acting impulsively, and that also I spend impulsively, I spend, I get money. So it's possible ADHD. We have to understand that I will have something, and people just have to understand that I find it offensive.
Well, right, okay, I'll put it to the chat. Okay, do you think, and I mean, we're not bloody GPs, psychologists, whoever the hell, do you think that there is some mental health issues? I'm not just saying ADHD or autism or anything like that, but do we think there's some mental health going on with Elphaba? I would think that most of us would say yes. Not that it makes them a victim or it justifies their actions. Just like when a predator gets stung at a door, if they say, I have learning difficulties, well, you know, you understood right from wrong, so it doesn't fucking matter. But I do think there's something going on there. But, you know, it's very difficult because we live in a world where we want people to be open about mental health. We want people to feel comfortable talking. And when they do, we criticise. And it's but then there are people who have faked and lied about these things, and it affects people who actually have a rough time with these things, you know what I mean, and go through all of this sort of shit. It's like a minefield of shit, isn't it? It truly is. Evening, Magpie. Oh. Well, I am glad, Rich, that you're still here.
Anyway, so yes, I'm being referred for those two things, and then the gender identity clinic and my depression. I'm actually going to probably be put on antidepressants, because I was put on really strong ones in 2022, which is...
You should normally, honestly, she's sending me to sleep.
Fluoxetine.
Yes, it's Merlin. He's downstairs barking at me son because he wants his food.
So they're going to put...
As in, wants me son's food.
I think I might have some different ones. I've got an appointment tomorrow, so I'll let you know how that goes. Also, for proof, I recorded my conversation I had with my GP that I'm being referred for autism and ADHD. So I did record that because I have that. Why?
I'm sorry, this is sending me to sleep. This is a skip. I'm sorry. I'm just not that interested. Video. Call for a vote of no confidence or all the MPs scared of him. Oh, we're getting political.
Come on, get him up! Video right now!
I would like to figure it as all politicians are wankers. Like...
Get him up!
Yeah, I get that jazzy kick, it's so frustrating. The thing is, they're all wankers, like, they're all bellends. Like, let's face it, when there's one in power, the rest of them are promising they're going to do everything better than the one that's in power. And then when they eventually get to come into power, they don't do the fucking shit that they said that they were going to do. And then the next twat says, well, I'm going to do things differently, and then round and round. Like, that's my experience with politics. And they don't look after the little people. You know, you get huge tax cuts on massive fucking companies, and people trying to work for themselves get hammered. Like, it's just like, pff, it doesn't matter. Like, all of them are out for themselves. They don't give a shit about any of us. Is it just me that's more impressed that he's wearing cow print? Yes, I did, Becky. I did a video about it on TheFactFreak 4. On this account here, I'll put the chat. Okay, that was rude.
Yes, what you...
If you joins Corey's box to tell him something about Darren Thompson. Oh, bloody hell.
Go on.
Hello, Darren used to text my little sister.
Whoa. I need proof of that before you say that, mind.
Yeah, I will.
But, can I just say, putting somebody on your platform to even utter those words, the accusation's already been made in front of however many people. 3,300 people.
I'll send you the pictures of everything.
And how old's your sister?
13, well, she was 13 at the time.
She was 13 at the time, so this suggests that it happened a while ago. Did it go to the police? Well, I'm not surprised, Jojo, and this is what people need to, like, realise. Like, things like this are incredibly hurt. Like, you know, what if Darren did something to himself off the back of this? 3,000 people think I'm this because of this. You do not open public discussion about things like this. I saw a post where this was screen recorded and it was framed, and Corey did the right thing. He didn't do the fucking right thing. If somebody in this chat, and it's happened to me many times because I'm in the awareness community, says to me in the chat, facts, I have some information about so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. What will I always say, chat? Send me the evidence, send me whatever, do you know? We do with it offline, I have a look at it, I go, right, okay, has this gone to the police, etc., etc.? Is this TikTok worthy? Is this, you know, other sort of support? Just by bringing somebody in the box to utter those words and then to ask them further questions, you're like, whoa, oh, how old was she? How was it? You know, all this sort of stuff. You know, and you were beefing with Darren at the time. It's transparent and it's very damaging to people. You know, if somebody just requested my box now and said somebody was a PDF, do you know what I mean? It's just, you know, be better.
Okay, Sarah, don't speak a second.
Right.
Sarah, can you get a hold of this chap's name or number or whatever? Have you got like an Instagram or something, bro?
Yeah, who should I send it to?
Should find the person behind that account if they're making this crap up and expose them. Expose them.
Well, you sent it to me directly, actually. Corey Wild, double E.
Alright. Oh,
That's the
whatever.
profile photo.
Alright, I'll send it to you now, alright?
That's not Levi.
If you send it to me, and then obviously I've got to show the live first, right? But if
Alright,
you send
thank
it to
you.
me, you can come back up then.
Thank you.
All right, bro?
Right, thanks, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Like, people being accused of the worst crimes. Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much. Thank you, Debs, as well. Thank you. People being accused of the worst crimes with zero evidence is not gossip. It's not gossip.
God. Oh, God. Oh,
It's fantastic.
God.
I mean,
Look, you all know I bring the tea, right? You all know.
Tea. I hate sometimes the way people talk about this. When somebody comes to me and like proves to me that, say, a creator on here is a PDF, I don't go, whoa, hey, oh, this is great, this, oh, look at the gossip, look at this. What? It's not like you. If somebody is proving a crime like that to you, you should be more sad than anything to know that another crime like that has been committed. Like, it's not a fucking celebration. It's never a celebration.
No, DD, I blocked him on his other account. I blocked him because he was doing my head and saying, I need to get this out there. But look, I'm waiting on my Instagram, Corey Wild double E. I'll wait for him to message me and then we'll go from there.
Thank you, Claire.
I'm the Inspector Gadget of TikTok. Recap. There has been a there has been a gentleman come up in the box and say that Darren has messaged his 13-year-old sister.
Why are you still talking about it? If you haven't got the evidence, this guy came in, said it, fucked off, hasn't sent you anything, shut up about it. It's not gossip. You can ruin somebody's life 100%.
I've asked for proof on this allegation before we run it any forward, and he is going to send me stuff over.
But, like, you don't have to say it again. The only reason you're saying it again, the only reason you're going over it again is you want people to hear about the allegation and probably because you were beefing with Darren at the time. I don't like Darren, but we know exactly what the game is.
Over to my Instagram, so just bear with me when we wait for all of this stuff. Thank you, Carrie, darling. So, guys, we'll just crack on with Miss Red for now, and then we'll play that and the.
Magpie, thank you.
Oh.
Dave's World, thank you, dude. I hope you're good, man.
Oh.
I just, this whole, like, treating it like it's gossip, man. H, thank you for the sub. It is, Dave, thank you. I just, like, honestly, it's so damaging, man. Thank you for the heartbeats, guys, while we're watching this muted.
Oh, God.
And that's the thing. Right there, he thinks he has evidence that this person is a PDF, and he's happy about it because he has beef with that person. And that's what's totally wrong, man. That's what's totally wrong.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right.
Hey, nearly. Babs, I'm not sure what you mean. High fact, keep your reads to M's. I did a video about M's today on the TheFactFreak 4. I don't know if I've got clips from yesterday. There was one, but her language is so bad. I don't know how she doesn't get banned. I think if I was to play it in its entirety, I might. Pardon me. Him laughing is definitely not okay. Sometimes you can tell a lot in the silence, can't you? Come on, here we go.
Oh, the tea comes spilleth hot.
The tea comes spilleth hot. The finding out that a child could have been predated on somebody is tea.
The tea is piping hot.
I just don't get it.
Oh, darling. Oh, this app just keeps on
I'm good, hope you are.
giving. Oh, God.
That's it. Finding out somebody abused a child is, you know, great news if you're having beef with that person. It's what I don't fucking understand. I really don't understand that mentality.
If you've got a spare...
Turned out the guy didn't have receipts anyway, did it? So Corey potentially made himself look like a bit of a twat then. It's a shame because some of his exposures have been bang on. You can rent an Aldi for £8,000 a month. Let's do a chat, get your heart music.
£8,000 a month. You could rent an Audi in Blackpool. Check this out now. If you're from the Blackpool area, it's on Waterloo Road. Obviously,
FYP drama. This is what I'm saying, right? The amount of like people contact me all of the time about things that do not come onto TikTok. Because somebody will say, like, facts, I've got evidence of this, that and the other, and I'll say, have you been to the first thing I'll ask people is, have you been to the police? Have you been to the police? If they're unsure how to report it, I'll help them how to report it. If they've reported it to the police and the police haven't taken it seriously, I'll tell them how to complain to the police, how to escalate it, how to do all that sort of shit. You'll not see me, I mean, I can't think of any, you'll not see me really ever do a video on awareness where the facts haven't been laid out, or there's a conviction in the public domain, or, you know what I mean, or what I'm talking about, that particular person has done themselves in the public domain.
in Blackpool, this is the outside. Now, it also comes with a car park with 92 spaces. Here we've got the car park. I would absolutely love to know, does it come with all of the stock
I fucking love that potato. Thank you, Buffy.
inside Audi? Because if it does, take my money.
Buffy sends me the potato because she wants to mash me. You get it?
It's got loads of stock in the actual stock room as well.
Yeah, kind of FYP drama. Well, not kind of. Yeah, spot on.
Here we've got another angle of the stock room, quite spacious, not too bad. In the description it says detached rental unit, prominent main road location, car parking with
How can you rent an Aldi? Is that what they do?
92 spaces, rent on application, vacant possession available January 2022.
Buffy wants to mash. Thank you, Dave's World.
Supposedly 10,000 cars pass here every single day, so you could also have a bit of an advert on the main road as well. £8,000 a month isn't actually too bad. Now,
Should we all run an Aldi as a community? I'm not hearing a lot of arguments against. Where is it? Waterloo Road, Liverpool. We could do it, you know. We could do it. You know what I mean? We could all. Who fancies the tills? Anyone want to do the tills? Doing the stocking's going to be a bit of a bastard. Like, I don't know. Big food bank, if only, mate. Middle aisle, yes. Aldi Tuck. We'll get all the TikTok shock crap and put it in the middle aisles, won't we?
I'd love to know the nitty gritty of it. If you
Dark Angel, thank you.
actually rented this place out, could you
It's pint funds on a Saturday. I think I'm going out.
change it into whatever you wanted to, or would you have to keep it as an Aldi? I'd love to know that. But if you are from the Blackpool area, the Waterloo Road area, I would
What's Blackpool?
love to know your thoughts on this. Is there any reason as to why maybe someone shouldn't rent this Aldi? Is the area maybe not that great? Is the Aldi actually still open? I would love to know. And what's the Aldi? What's the area like? Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got a
Yes. Right, I keep getting tagged in this pub. I want to go there. Where is this pub? Bolton? I mean, how far's Bolton? Like, I love my local. You know what I mean? I love my local. But they don't play music like this. They don't like at a certain time. Shall we, Coral? They don't at like a certain time turn the music on like this. I used to live near a local that did that. It used to be absolutely insane. You don't need security in a place like this, though. Like this, these are the kind of pubs that you go in and everyone turns and goes, "You're not, you're not one of the regulars." But then within about half an hour, you're linked arms with them dancing, man. Go on, lass. I'm not sure what you call that move. Struggling. Oh, Misfits, what a show, Dave. Hey, big mouth. Well, you know, in all seriousness, they're living the best life. Does the Coral? Do you reckon the Colombian snow? Maybe. To be fair, you go to a rough pub and you, as a dude, and you go to the men's toilets and you see just like a group of guys talking to each other in the toilet. That only happens in men's toilets when the snow's being passed around. I'm telling you now, right? Doesn't fucking happen. Not a nice pint anywhere. Alright, this was horrifying. Who the hell made this again? Borderline, are you still here? I need to have a word with you. This is genuinely horrifying. This is like a thing of nightmares.
Back out the room, make the bass go boom. In, put it down, make your heart go zoom.
What in the fuck?
My drum, make it bang for you. Four on the floor, all I wanna do. Back out the room, make the bass go boom. In, put it down, make your heart go
The kneecaps.
zoom. My my drum, make it bang for you. Four on the floor.
And why did my head come all the way around that? I mean, Merlin, right? Merlin is shocked. But I mean, I can't blame him. Do you know what I mean? He's probably thinking, I'm getting the fuck out of here now. Absolute violation. No need for that.
This camp for pedophiles in
You heard him right.
Vermont is incredibly disturbing. So this is the MAP camp, or Minor Attracted Persons Camp, which is the name that pedophiles are trying to use to escape the stigma. So last year somebody in Vermont discovered this event page online, and what they found was absolutely
This is absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Look at that. Map camp, the first of its kind in Vermont, where the leaves are changing.
disturbing. Apparently this camp for pedophiles was held September 19th through September 22nd of 2024, and they wouldn't reveal where they were camping. But this was a huge group of pedophiles camping
I wonder why they wouldn't. I wonder.
alone in the woods, and some people said that this was happening in near proximity to a school. So on their website they listed potential risks. They're talking about normal camping risks here, but then they said exposure to pedophiles and other weirdos.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, you're holding, yeah. Can we get Brian Rules off on this one? No.
And also common risks with hiking and other outdoor activities. This is from their actual website. Blisters, getting lost, insect bites and stings, heat exhaustion, falling, tripping because you were distracted by a sexy minor instead of watching.
Shut up. This has got to be bullshit. This has got to be bullshit. This has got to... It can't seriously have that on it.
Where you were going, no sexy children around to look at. A common problem when hiking.
This has got to be a piss take. This can't be real. We can't be living in this kind of world, man.
So obviously nobody would want this event near their hometown, especially near a school. And this turned into an entire storm in this small town in Vermont. They held community meetings with leaders from their town. Campgrounds denied that they allowed these people to camp out there. But according to this group, or from what we could find online, it did happen. And it might happen again next year. And this just goes to show that the normalization of this stuff is never okay. In my opinion, pedophiles deserve the stigma, especially the ones that actually harm kids. If you want to hear me rant more,
I just hope it's fake, you know?
More about stuff like this, listen to my podcast, The
Yeah, he's a great
Conspiracy Files, which is
concept
available
creator.
on all streaming platforms.
Right, so Rachel's been making some shitty arts and crafts, hasn't she? Again with the cat, rubbing her face, hands through her hair, then touching the cup. Do the cups, right, I don't know, have we got some crafty fuckers in here who sell shit? Have we got any crafty fuckers in here? If you're selling a cup, right, say you're making this amazing R2D2 cup, right, you're making this lovely cup, does the cup have to be made in a hygienic setting? I would have thought that the cup, you know, it's the, you know, if I was to buy a cup online or something like that, I'd wash it before using it. Like, you know, buy a set of plates in the shop, you wash it before you use it, etc. You have to. Yes, of course. Oh my God, honestly. This is why I ask you sometimes, because I'm just a clampet. I just assumed that you didn't have to be that. You do. Shit. Yeah, I thought it would have been the responsibility of the person buying it to, you know, wash your shit before you use it. Alright, okay. Fair. I've been educated. So, obviously she's making these shitty cups. And obviously she's not following the hygiene rules. Yeah, it could be due to allergies and stuff. Maybe. I never thought, you know. You have to sterilise. Oh,
thank you.
Who was C? What I should do is just buying plastic cups from somewhere and covering them in glitter. Who the fuck wants to buy that anyway? Oh. She should be wearing gloves. Oh, fucking hell. Get a hairnet on.
I've got glitter in my mouth, in my eye, even. Betty, you are making me nervous, girl.
But this is the kind of thing that I would think is overly saturated when it comes to the crafting community, you know what I mean? Resin and glitter.
This is 200 glycerine and 100 water. I think.
I think. That's exactly what you want to hear. I assume that measurements for things like that has to be spot on as well. Liability insurance.
Careful, Betty. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so, Fiona, but here's the thing. If you want to sell products, and you're going to stream yourself making the products, you best stream yourself in a very professional sort of way of doing things, etc. Can you imagine Sugar Bliss? Can you imagine Sugar Bliss doing one of her streams and the cat bloody climbing up the sweet shelves? Like...
Betty, you can't just sit there, mate.
She's made a cup for you, TheFactFreak. She fucking hasn't. You know Rachel doesn't like me, Sarah, right? Probably because I pointed out how many times she's been horribly racist.
You helping?
This resin's like... It's like gluey, isn't it? It's obviously, it's like a glue. So what happens if the cat gets in the resin? Its hair's in the resin. Oh, Christ. Like, surely she can put the cat somewhere else.
Can't play with the pin, baby. You can't play with that. That's a pin.
Okay.
Nothing
Oh no, not the fire extinguisher.
beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now,
I'd go fucking mental. I'm sorry, I'd go absolutely, like... If somebody came in and sprayed me with a fire extinguisher, they'd have that fire extinguisher around the back of their head. Like, I don't know what he's done to deserve this.
can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays
It's chemical based as well.
available.
Nah, I don't think that's funny, man. I would have gone mental. Absolutely not. We'll see all of the Mr. UK TikToks. I never saw the close up of this cop's face.
Take this cup.
The cop is the real hero. I never saw this.
Oh my god, he's pulling tighter. He's pulling them really tight.
Keep tapping that screen, guys. Come on.
He did it on purpose. You've all got it, guys. Thank you. Get it all over the news.
All over the news. I love this cop. I love this cop. Do you think, you know, when police are in videos like this and they go viral, do you think they realise that, you know, the cops, their cop work colleagues must be like, you know, there's videos of you all over the place. There must be, mustn't there? Oh, what's this?
Lives in Canada. She doesn't know anything about our politics. She knows nothing about our law. She knows nothing about nothing. Why on earth would we...
Sorry, hold on. Hold on.
Why are the Angies fighting?
I do know quite a bit, and it doesn't matter if I'm from Canada. Again, you're on a Chinese app. Do you know anything about China's politics? Do you speak their language? Do you know anything about their laws?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no on this one.
If not, then get off the app. Get off the app, Delusive. You're not from China.
China, 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 China.
Get off the app. That is the most ignorant thing I hear people say all the time. What are you doing on this side of TikTok? Go
I have no idea, Minx.
on the Canadian side. Are you guys fucking for real?
There's no need for this.
That's the ignorance. That's your ignorance. That's just ignorant. Absolutely ignorant.
Absolutely.
Ignorant. No, you're being ignorant. That's ignorant. I'm just cold. No, you're being ignorant. I'm so tired of people being ignorant. Ignorant. Help me chill.
Oh no.
There's not many.
Right. So, I'm just going to read this comment out to you here. It says, but why no just jump? End your pain. There's another comment. But why no just jump? End your pain.
Many things that can like shock me on TikTok nowadays, and there's not many things that like really can wind me up. And it's not very often on here that I will be like completely deadly serious with you, right? I posted a video yesterday about June being...
This is particularly triggering for me, obviously. People will know a bit about my history.
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? This comment was left under said video, but why... Can't even pronounce, like, say it the way it's made. But why not just jump? End your pain. And to my shock, to my horror, there's actually a real person attached to this with real videos. And this is a fully grown... I'm not even going to call you a man because you don't deserve to be called a man. Behind it. I'm really thick-skinned, right? I am very, very thick-skinned. And there isn't going to... Like, there's not a lot that can really, really, like, push me to the limits, right? But let's just say I was the kind of person that...
Oh,
That's not Sid the Sloth.
I didn't mean to click on that. But, yeah. It isn't Sid the Sloth. It's Marcus Ems. Sorry. Oh, shit. I've lost the video now. I've lost the bloody video. Fuck's sake. What's the name of that creator? Chat? I can't remember his name. Thank you, Tip Tip. Thank you. Help me, chat. Dan Spraggs. That's right. I couldn't remember his name. Oh, it's not Dan Spraggs, isn't it? His mate. Who's his mate? Yeah, I was going to say it's his mate, isn't it? I can't remember the name of his mate. Adam Oakley, there we go. Yeah, because I do want to play this one. It's not like I want to play this video. I think it's important.
There's not many things pain. And to my shock, to my horror, there's actually a real person attached to this with real videos. And this is a fully grown... I'm not even going to call you a man because you don't deserve to be called a man. Behind it. I'm really thick-skinned, right? I am very, very thick-skinned. And there isn't going to... Like, there's not a lot that can really, really, like, push me to the limits, right? But let's just say I was the kind of person that posted something like I did yesterday that really was down in the dumps and was really, really at my lowest point. And I read a comment like that. This man thinks it's okay. And it's really worrying. Really, really worrying. And I know there are going to be people out there that know who this person is. that know who this person is, know where he works, if he works.
Hey.
How on earth
are they going through a loss? Oh, fucking hell.
Do you think that that is acceptable? Legit. How do you think that that is acceptable? It is absolutely disgusting that a comment is left on.
I just don't understand people who attack people like that.
On there, and you're sitting there, proud as punch on your page, making content. I know I'll find out who this person is, so internet, do your thing. There's not many things.
Vile, absolutely fucking vile.
Also, as
but let's have something cool. Now, I thought this was pretty cool, and I am not into this kind of music.
well, oh, well.
Nobody cried when my mate died.
Can I just say, after that last video, listen to his lyrics there. Nobody cared when my mate died.
Also, as well, oh, well.
Nobody cried when my mate died. Set me straight, lad. Automatically retaliate. Let's put it in the pad. Automatic weapon form coming up the mountain with a shout. Eliminating devil hating bullies on me, no doubt. Teaming up, terrified. Still getting fried by the spoken words. Scared faces he's joking. Never cared about none of us. Now he asks me why I refuse to die. Nothing in our pockets, so refuse to die. Hating jealousy, but I'm dealing with it when I'm spitting. This fake can't tell me what to say when I'm feeling spit.
Didn't you fast forward in the fucking shit? He was killing us.
It's not the time to powder your nose, sir.
But apparently he did it for 9 minutes, no stop. And then she was like, oh, powder your nose, and saying, you know, you're on drugs.
Can you put that back away? Please refrain from being mischievous in the restroom. Please fast.
I'm sorry, after hearing that first lyric, I would have let him finish the whole goddamn thing. I didn't care whether he was rapping for half an hour. Man's going through something. Man's going through something simple.
Little special something.
Oh shit, yeah, so Trump and Musk are fighting, and I'm here for it. I'll have all the memes for this, please.
We have here.
Just 6 days.
Evening, Spaniel. Happy birthday to the Spaniel. Which sounds like I've made many videos talking about people's spaniels. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your dog. Oh God, this was a terrible birthday message. Happy birthday to the Spaniels, if you have got them, and oh God.
Ago in the Oval Office, Elon Musk ended his tenure as Donald Trump's cost-cutting czar with affection and this golden goodbye.
Thank you, Elon.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Musk's
He was his cost-cutting advisor, and he just gave him a gold fucking key. Am I hearing that right?
brief during his 130 days at the White House to cut government spending. So when President Trump announced his so-called...
He's used Elon and spit him out like some cheap whore. He basically used Elon because Elon had X, obviously, and the amount of propaganda stuff that gets pushed about Trump on X helped with the youth and helped to swing the vote and get him back in the White House. Do you know what I mean? Used him up, spat him out, see you later, bitch.
Big, beautiful spending bill that would increase the nation's debt. Musk called it an abomination.
You know, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill.
Earlier tonight, Trump responded.
He hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next.
It's like TikTok beef, but in the White House.
But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
And in the last few hours, this war of words has escalated on the social media platforms they respectively own.
I'm looking forward to seeing them on TikTok lives beefing with each other.
Truth Social, Donald Trump wrote this evening, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his electric vehicle mandate and he just went crazy. On X, just 10 minutes later, Musk replied, such an obvious lie, so sad. Trump also wrote,
but here's the thing, right? I'm going to talk about that in a second, Pandora.
The easiest way to save money in our budget.
Doing battles exactly, no?
Billions and billions of dollars.
They'll be battling Delusive Angie and Corey Wilde in like a four-way box thing.
Is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies. Before Musk then appeared to accuse Trump of covering up his involvement with the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein, writing, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is...
But here's the thing, right, Elon, that... Like, people do need to know about that, obviously, but that means you sat on that while you were friends.
in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT.
We did, Sarah.
One of the main concrete things that you've seen is Trump talking about Musk's like billions and billions of dollars in US government contracts with SpaceX for launching rockets for Starlink. That is something that could really hurt Musk.
Take over, Elon, just take over.
This is a feud developing at the speed of social media. Trump has since said he doesn't mind Musk turning against him, but in the space of a few posts, Elon Musk appears to have gone from Trump's first buddy to perhaps his first adversary.
Jesus.
So...
Oh. This is all very wild, this stuff. I don't know what's going on. There's drama within the cult all the time. It makes you think maybe Angie hangs around with a few drama queens or wrong-uns.
Billy said, can you tell Smiles to stop muting him?
Right, first of all, I never mooted him, and the reason he got mooted is because he's being hatred towards me. And secondly,
it was me that muted him.
Secondly,
I don't know much about Smiles. I just find her voice fucking irritating. Is anybody else just irritated by her voice? Like, she always just seems really, like, whiny about it, you know? Yeah, Niddy.
I don't give a flying fuck what people think about me. I'm not rising.
I don't give a flying fuck. I've heard her talk about me before. It's hilarious. Who does the fact freak think he is? Well, not somebody who's scamming people for money for their adult children at Christmas. That's fucking for sure. Well, there you go, Levi.
To all the drama anymore. If Billy wants to have a problem, he can have his little problem. If Alicia wants to have a little problem, she can have her own problem. I don't care.
Can I also have a problem?
He actually didn't say that. He just said that mods don't mute me for your own gain, and then he got muted.
Yeah, well, I didn't mute him.
I muted him because he was telling Smiles to get out. That's very disrespectful.
Oh, Jojo muted him.
Yes, it was me.
Jojo can do what she wants because she takes out payday loans every month so she can gift to Elusive Angie.
Victoria, okay?
Well, I'm not putting up with this shit. I have nothing to
I have, Lily. I've covered it on the Fact Freak 4, my main awareness account.
apologise for. I've done nothing wrong.
I have a small clip later to react to.
But I'm not going to keep having to take.
Really? No, Annette, how would I know she takes out payday loans? But she is one of Elusive Angie's biggest gifters. And that's why.
But that's what I'm saying, Smiles. It might not even be you. You might have got it wrong. That's what I'm saying.
I am not.
Jojo sends, never mind, I'm not going to say. It's just too easy to wind these idiots up.
Taking the ball.
But the cult are also like a hive mind. They all come for you at once. And they don't even know what they're bloody arguing with you half the time. I heard that Jojo has stopped giving her family money at Christmas and she gives it to Elusive Angie.
Bullshit from anybody.
That's the rumour.
Enough is enough.
That's what they say at the bingo.
Don't like me? Fine.
You sound a bit guilty, Smiles, man.
I'm not guilty of anything. What I'm fucking sick and tired of is people...
Angie doesn't realise that people like Tori and Alicia, a few others who go back to Elusive Angie, are just there because to them, Elusive Angie's a character, like a Bull Selector character, and they're just in there to wind up the situation.
Will come for me, not for no damn reason.
Are you alright, Smiles?
Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry, look. I had to jump up and clear this up.
No, it's fine. I'm just sick and tired of all the bullshit that he keeps coming out with. Like, and, do you know what I mean? It's just not on. This, like, Angie said what she wanted to say this morning or yesterday morning. I can't remember.
But here's the thing, right? If one of my mods who I'm close with came in my box and was upset, was crying or upset, I'd say, look, don't... I'd first of all say, just don't do that here. Don't give them what they want. Do you need to speak? I'll come off live and I'll speak to you. And I would assist. I would come off and I would go and speak to them. I wouldn't have them in the box breaking down and being upset. I mean, maybe you, Sophie. But no, in all seriousness, I wouldn't.
And it just needs to stop. I don't have... I'm not... If I've done some wrong, I'll apologise. But I'm not going to sit and apologise. if I haven't done anything wrong, make fun of me, you know, make fun of me all you like. Do what I really couldn't give a shit, Billy, but I'm not.
Okay.
Not having someone lie and blatantly say that I've scammed freaking a gift, which I never scammed.
Jumped up, sweetheart. Honest. But hasn't she been outed successfully many times for scamming and lying?
But
ignore the comment.
But you know what? That's okay.
Just ignore him, love.
That's okay though, you know, because this will just go over with everything else I've got to go with the relevant parties, and they'll deal with it. Because I'm not.
But I'm trying to explain. That's why I've had to jump up, Smiles, because I was.
Yeah, please jump up, Indigo.
Supposed to be in the court. That's why I've jumped up, love.
I
to explain I was wrong.
Oh, fuck me, I've just realised this video is 26 minutes long. There's absolutely no way in hell. Nothing turns me off a video more than it being 26 minutes long. Jesus Christ. Absolutely not. Bye-bye.
Whoa!
You guys have seen I did a video about this. This is incredible. But I was thinking, are these the people who did this at the X Factor? I have no idea.
Ooh, mysterious girl, move your body close to mine.
Come on, move your body.
You know what I mean? They did like an audition.
Come on, move your body.
I stop and stare
Well, I try and do some videos amongst my awareness, otherwise it's all like doom and gloom, innit?
at you walking on the shore. I try to concentrate, my mind wants to explore. The tropical scent of you picks me up above. And girl, when I look at you, oh,
so it is them.
I fall in love. No doubt you look so bright. Whoa. Oh, wanna
Whoa.
make you mine.
Yeah, come on.
Just want to be with a woman that I love.
The woman that I love.
Beautiful. Right. Justice for HBK. So this is Tommy Makes Muscle, right? Has been sentenced and he's gone down. I can't remember the bloody sentence to 8 years in jail. Probably, obviously, very bittersweet for the lady involved. So Tommy Makes Muscle was quite a big career, I suppose, on the app. Thank you, Sarah, for the treasure box. And it came out that he'd been accused of raping somebody as well as other different things. I don't want to speak on things that I don't fully know. And he disappeared off the app. He was remanded at one point. It was all this sort of stuff. And he also tried to inject himself amongst the creators and amongst the awareness community. But I think this lady has come live yesterday, from what I've been told, and has let everyone know about the sentence. Very brave to speak about it, full stop.
You got sentenced 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Must have been some evidence for an 8-year sentence.
Oh my god. 8 years.
I mean, the sad thing is, he'll do 4. He'll do 4 if he behaves while he's inside.
Wow. 8 years. Wow. Big up to you, girl.
All sentences are timed half in this country usually, unless you get like a full life order.
This is mental, guys. Like, this is mental to me, bro. Like,
Gemma's gonna stop crying.
It might be actually Carrot. It might. Maybe I'm wrong.
Don't start Gemma off, bruv, Millie. You know what you're doing.
Gemma's probably already in here.
Very brave lady. Very brave lady.
Even if you see...
Delusive says even if she sees the receipts, she will stand by Smiles and encourages the cult to gift her and wind everyone up. I mean, this is the thing though, like, it's been years and years with this Mars Attacks looking motherfucker, and I don't know how many times I have to say the same thing about her. She supports wrong'uns. How long did she have Miss Pineapple in her box, knowing fine well Miss Pineapple stole from a children's charity? She had Feisty in her box. before I had to go in and explicitly tell Angie that she's been charged and show her the bloody receipt. How many other wrong-uns has she had? I mean, how many gifts do you think she got when she was interviewing, as she says, a convicted paedophile, Lucy Haggerty? Like, it's just... she doesn't give a shit. I'm sick of trying to say the same crap. She does not care. And when people are like that Ruth, who was talking to her about it, going, Angie, please believe me. Believe me about her. Believe me. You're wasting your time. She don't fucking care. She does not care. Angie's not somebody to fight for on your team. She's an absolute whopper. Do you know what I mean? What happened to Feisty? She got convicted for multiple breaches of a non-molestation order that her ex-wife had against her, and part of the conviction meant she got an 18-month community order, which included that she's been banned from going live on TikTok like Lucy Rose was. She can post videos, but she's obviously done one, and obviously her ex-wife and her ex-wife's partner were granted a restraining order against her and things like that.
Yeah, the receipts, someone has put, even if you see the receipts, even if I see the receipts, absolutely.
And that's the person that some people have done apology videos for and gone, I'm so sorry, I was wrong about you, you're brilliant. Okay, alright, okay. You do that while you accuse other people of being abusers, alright? She's convicted of abuse, but you do you, boo. Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable. And she tried to stick by it until I showed her the black and white convictions in front of her.
Because, listen, people have done shit and said shit, and they supported it. You know what I mean? It always comes back to Angie. Angie shouldn't support this person. But it's okay for this person to support that person. That person has done the worst to support that person. You know what I mean? You've got EQ saying the worst, but it's okay.
Just like stop expecting anything good from her.
You to support that person. You got bloody A.B. that said about the chair, but it's okay for you to support that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You haven't done anything to me, that's it, Dom. So. Alright, listen, just honestly, get some sleep on this one.
I did, Levi. Have you watched it?
Fine, don't worry about it. Ignore
I am, because I think I'm going to the pub.
Other platforms, what they say, just forget it. I'm not going to be talking on it after this conversation, do you know what I mean?
Come on your platform, and
can I just say as well about the Brian Rose sting? Brian was screaming through the door saying these numbers being doxed, etc, etc. So the team stung him. 1 second. I'll wait until I get to the clip of the sting, but I'm going to explain to you how it is 100% Brian Rose. Okay, I will explain that to you when we get to the clip I have.
Yeah. I might do the things for you, like behind the scenes kind of thing, but...
Why don't you go live? Start going live.
Do you know what? I just couldn't do with the aggro, honestly. I just...
She was meant to go live. She was meant to do those musical battles. I was looking forward to those.
I like coming
musical
in...
battle or musical boxes.
I like coming in here and I feel like I've got a purpose and I'm doing a job for you, do you know what I mean? And
a job? A fucking job? If any of my mods think being a mod is a job, demod yourself immediately. Like, honestly, that's a huge red flag for me. If a creator hears that, you need to tell them, you need to say, it's not a job, man. It's fucking not. Hey, Raspberry.
Like, and that, to me, that's important, you know? Like, to be surrounded by people that care and that...
How many times, right? I've got like Pandora and a few others. A few other mods might message and go, sorry, Facts, I can't make it tonight because some real life stuff or whatever. And I'm like, you don't have to fucking tell me. Like, you know, like you do, you know, that shit's more important. This ain't a job. Because if it was a job, I'd have to pay them. Jesus.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Minx, all I do as your mod is come in and kick Jodie out the box. And I like it that way.
Listen, we've got a big platform, and that's what people need to remember. I'm not going to sit here and try and drag you, and because that's what they want, isn't it? Me to drag you.
I am mod for... How many people am I mod for? Because I'm a terrible fucking mod. I'm mod for Yeah, Buffy, you get your gift back. I'm mod for Minx. I'm mod for Connie. No. Yeah, I think I am. Who the hell else am I mod for? A few of the evil army. Oh shit. Well, that gets out.
With a lot, 2.5k on it. You know.
I mod exclusively for the evil army. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, that's not gonna happen.
On an account called Evil Facts.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking shitting you, Pandora. I mod mainly for people in the evil army. I don't know.
They want it all that because they want everyone to hate on you as well.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Why does I don't know whether it's just because I'm fucking tired today, but every clip of people talking seems to have no energy, flat tone, and I'm just ready to fall asleep with all of it. I swear to God.
Right, this
Oh, fuck me. I think this is Durham Cathedral. I'm stuck with this guy, right? I favorited his video, okay? Because I was scrolling and his videos came up and he was pointing at random shit and going, this symbol here outside of Tesco means that the Masons run it and that there's a secret government matrix and they're all PDFs. And I was like, this is bizarre shit. But it drew my mind for a second. I was like, what the fuck? And if you spend so many seconds on a TikTok video because you've gone, oh shit, all of a sudden this fucker's on my FYP every goddamn day. And this one, he's just, I mean, there's clearly, you know, he has his own ideas of things up there, whatever's going on. And this is wild. He's in Durham Cathedral, calls and all sorts of crap.
Gentlemen,
4 reasons of your attitude and the language you're starting to use. I'm asking you to leave now, because if you don't, I will have to call the police.
You're going to phone the police on us because why?
Because you are being disruptive, you are bothering people, you are being offensive to people.
All right, that's what you claim. Right, guys, so, guys, they claim that I've been offensive, right? I haven't been offensive at all. So, every one of you, right, I'm going to leave. You can all just, honestly, disgusting.
Great pub in Durham, right? I'd recommend. God damn, I can't remember what it's called. Have I got any of my Northeast crew in here? Crew, fuck me. It sounds like we're like bloody gonna walk up like a fucking musical and do a little fight. The Northeast crew. The Angel in Durham. Beautiful place. Whenever I see a video in Durham, I'm like, I need to go back to the Angel. I haven't been there for a while.
Disgusting people.
It's
Absolutely
not far
full
from
of
there,
it.
well,
And unfortunately, mate, this place is run by paedophiles. Yes.
Well, if it's run by them, why the hell are you in there? Why are you in there? It's Durham fucking Cathedral. I mean...
More offences, because I'm telling the truth.
And you record yourself.
I am actually. Take care. Absolutely disgusting.
But you see, the thing is, Durham Cathedral's quite a tourist attraction. So if you ever go to Durham Cathedral, it is an operating cathedral. There'll be people praying, there'll be services taking place, as well as the touristy shit going around. Imagine shouting on that the place is run by PDFs, while there could be like families walking around and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, it's possibly not, I don't know, whatever's going through his head, but, you know, people like this say the most outrageous things to people in public and then being shocked when people have an issue with it.
Telling the truth. People don't like it, do they?
There's the famous Durham Cathedral door knocker, which is better than everything in this video.
TikTok shop with...
Oh, fuck me. Naughty's little fella. I'd say about here on the hot dog scale. I think we're looking at like potentially. Look, hey, not many TikTokers have a hot dog prop just ready to go, but it seemed appropriate. I think it seemed appropriate. I think we're talking like TikTok, yeah, maybe. And they're definitely blue balls, let's face it. Right, let's...
Are we wearing women's leggings now? Come on, what's going on?
I did think about... Oh, the trolls are going to love this. Come on, BMI, hit record. I did think... I got offered... I think TikTok Shop just offers you anything, right? But if you get views on TikTok Shop videos, they just start offering you shit, collaborations. And I got offered one which was like a full-length dress. And I was like, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should advise. Maybe, you know, maybe I should advertise a dress for the, you know, for the larger lady. I was like, we'll see. But they go around saying that I used to pretend to be a woman or some shit. Wild crap.
We have some.
Oh. I wasn't ready for the sweat patches on the back. Why does putting women's leggings on get you sweaty, Ryan?
Oh, you got a sweaty back? It's clearly not from working, is it?
Leggings, TikTok Shop with Ryan.
Fuck me.
Oh, mate, this app. It's doing my head in. Maybe I should just come off it. I can't do it.
We have some leggings.
You know what it is? Danny G here is doing the video, follows me, and his content is just absolutely exquisite.
The guy's got a pretty decent bunda. Let's give him that.
Oh, no, Danny.
I can see why women wear these. They are really comfortable.
Oh, fuck.
That's the fact women wear them, not men.
God.
On TikTok making videos in their front room.
Should clothes be defined gender-wise? I don't know. It's a whole debate. It's a whole conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I get people, obviously, who have an issue because I'm a dude with nail varnish. And I'm like, what the fuck does that, like, what's the issue there? Like, why are you genderizing makeup? Genderizing? I just made up a word. But you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck cares? But, I mean, I could do without his button mushroom being on the show.
Woman to showcase myself, so I hope I don't look too bad in them. But
it's probably
you do.
The reason you ain't got a woman because you're walking around in women's leggings on TikTok. Just, man, it's not a good look. Just stop it, please.
Yeah, makes my
bum
look big anyway. But yeah.
Okay, Ryan. Fuck me.
How do you know that the family were blaming EQ?
Oh God! Honestly, this is amazing, right? Can we just give this woman up here a round of applause for being an idiot? Can we just? Because honestly, right? I only saw a few clips from the FYP last night because I was doing shit last night, and so there was a woman in Liverpool who's now in jail for some sort of fraud where they were giving out money, and everyone jumped on the fact that this must be Alice, EQ's biggest gifter. And then this woman, I mean, this is aged so fucking badly. This woman come on the app being like, I know the inside scoop and giving it all this, and these just eating it up. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Honestly. What a bunch of clampets.
Right, the family tried to blame EQ, and that is why EQ went to Amsterdam on round about the dates that she was arrested originally. And that is why EQ is now abroad again. But EQ never got brought into questioning. Yeah, but EQ never got brought into questioning. The family tried to say it was blackmail, but Catherine...
Can we stop just listening to random clampets on the internet, please? Yes, that includes me.
Wouldn't go along with it for some reason, because Catherine said, no, it wasn't, blah, 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 I've got an addiction, and the family just...
For some reason. Could the reason be that it was a load of shit?
Couldn't understand, because she's never had an addiction in the past. That's the one that's been done.
No, I've got the article. It isn't her.
And you know this because somebody told you from the family, is it?
Like, bloody EQ's gifter or whatever's been commenting on EQ's posts and shit like that and talking around. Like, honestly.
Have they been
My brother lives 3 doors up and my brother's friends with the dad.
Got you, okay, cool.
Yeah, have they been investigated?
My brother's friends with the dad. Do you know what I always hear, right? There's a film called Spaceballs, which is a parody of Star Wars. And, you know, in Star Wars, obviously, Darth Vader says, Luke, I am your father, right? But in Spaceballs, they go, Luke, I was once your brother's sister's roommate. And he's like, ah! And thank you, Livewire. And I just get those vibes, you know what I mean? Like, what a load of crap. What a load of crap. I'm friends with the brothers, sisters, the neighbour talks to her down the bingo, and sometimes when she sees Phyllis in Iceland, Phyllis has often said that Janice, when she sees Janice at Tesco getting the meal deal, that she knows that EQ's Alice is actually Doris from 3 Doors Down, who's just being done on like, shut up.
Investigating this, Catherine, for a long
Thank you, Livewire, thank you.
time.
I don't know about that, Angie. I can't say because I don't know. I can try and find out, but like I say, I don't want to get too invested in it.
Because
but
I don't want to get too invested. You're spending your whole, like, this is your whole personality. This is how I'm being introduced to you. It being your whole Livewire, thank you. Thank you for the coral.
The only reason I've said something is because Brett felt guilty about it. Brett was saying, I feel really bad now because she's gifted me.
Yeah, well,
and I'm like, don't feel bad because it was only her that pressed that button to top up.
The reason I'm asking you, she was arrested.
Yes, everyone sending gifts like that gets a pin. Livewire, give us a comment.
Apparently to people on the 13th, and it's quite a short, you know, she's got a...
Because she went guilty.
In 3 weeks.
She went guilty straight away.
Guilty, Angie, there was no reason for a trial.
But you know what? And I've said this far too many times recently, Angie has a point. So they're going, oh, well, she pled guilty. You don't get sentenced at the hearing that you plead guilty at. Like, are these people all right? EQ's done nothing, Mandy. This is like just a work of fiction. You don't get sentenced at your plea hearing. Like, as far as I know, you go to court, you plead guilty or not guilty. They then decide whether, obviously, if you plead not guilty, it's going to a trial. You plead guilty, it's going to a sentencing. So for it to be a 3-week turnaround and all this crap, bullshit.
Yeah, she went guilty. There was no... That's why her family...
She went guilty, so they just locked her up immediately.
They was trying to say...
I mean, they could remand her, I suppose, but for a financial crime, I'm not too sure.
To the CPS, no, we want blah 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 because it was a family business, and that Catherine said no, it's all me. But EQ went away when she got arrested to Amsterdam. If you think about it, 3 weeks ago, and she's gone away now.
What I'm trying to explain to you, if she was arrested on the 13th, which is what people were saying to me, even if she had pleaded guilty, she would still need to go to court and face a judge where she would plead guilty. Yeah, so it's quite quick, isn't it? 3 weeks.
Well, no, because if you plead guilty, you don't need...
Angie's right. I fucking hate to say it, but Angie's right.
So I've just told Sasha now.
This is weird. This is weird, this clip, okay? So I saw it, and I want your opinion, chat. I want your opinion. Now, he's obviously filming this, and we're going to see it as he's filming it. However, I just want to read some of the comments. Imagine effing your family up for an app. And then she is quoted, the lady in this, that you can hear. I'm basically a single parent already. I can't make you understand. I need some help. Now, what people are saying is this guy is showing this clip and being like his ex or his partner is being abusive. However, his partner seems to say that TikTok is coming between their family. And what I found very weird about this whole clip, because I can see arguments for both sides. Who are we? We're not in their relationship. We're not there with them every day. However, at the end, he talks about his team on TikTok. I understand people in domestic situations filming, live streaming, because they think maybe if it escalates, their people who watch them will be able to alert authorities on their behalf without them having to do it, or for them to have evidence to show. However, this, you know, it just doesn't come off like that. You wouldn't be shouting about your team and stuff like that. You'd be more in the situation. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, it can go either way.
Now that, again, 2 times we come off holiday, 2 arguments. I was going to pack my bag and I'm going to a hotel.
Well, if it triggers you, you know what to do, Soph. Like, literally protect yourself.
So,
No, you tried to do this when we were on holiday. So don't even fucking go there, Dean.
I'm just done now. I'm not even arguing.
Right, get your shit in and go.
I am.
Because I'm fucking single.
Do you know what it is, right? TikTok, like being on social media or trying to make a success of things on social media does take time. It does take, you have to be present, right? And you can't take weeks off because things go, right? I get that. I get that with my YouTube content and other such things like that. I used to have respect for 2 creators because what they used to do was they used to do a show at a certain time and then they'd fuck off and the rest of the day was their day. And those 2 creators was Actor Brat and Evil Queen. Because I was like, actually, that's fucking brilliant. When you're at the stage you are, you know you can come on for a few hours whenever you decide to do your show, you can make your bank and you can go and enjoy your life with your money or other things. And that has changed. They are on every time there is a Cam 2 moment. But Miss Red, to be fair, Miss Red's not coming on live outside of her schedule unless she's doing her own thing and shit. This isn't like I get on with these creators. I'm just saying I was inspired by them. That's why I come on and I mainly just do my slot, if you will, my little show, my little reaction show, and then enjoy my time doing whatever else. And I think that because of vendettas for Cam 2ing and because doing the Cam 2ing has been profitable, they're on live more than they used to be. But obviously I can't dictate that. And I think it's about balance, but also EQ and Zach, as far as I know, don't have partners to who they should be spending time with and things like that. So this situation is different in that way. I don't know. Like, you've got to be very careful because if you're not online, you're not making money. And if you're not making money and it's your full-time job, it's an issue. But I don't think this person is in that sort of situation. I don't know if this is making sense, chat. You tell me.
I'm a single parent at this point anyway.
I am going.
Let's take the fucking taxi here.
I'll take the spare suitcase.
No, get your hands off my suitcase.
Right, okay.
You want to leave? Get your fucking bin bags, get your shit and go.
Do you know what? I'll just put it in bin bags, that's fine. Honestly,
Well, I don't agree with that, Claire. I don't agree with that. I've got to be honest with you. We can agree to disagree on things. People can and have used social media as a full-time job since at least 2006 when YouTube came on the scene, as far as I know. You know, like, look at Tyrone. I don't know if you know Tyrone. Tyrone's a beautiful creator, as in I think he's just a lovely guy. He makes money through his music and he makes a lot of money through streaming. He's a full-time streamer on Twitch and on TikTok. Lovely guy. But yeah, but social media, TikTok is social media. Do you know what I mean? So, like, unfortunately, you know, and look at people, there's people who have mental health issues. There's people who have mental health issues who struggle to work in a normal work situation but can thrive on social media. Unfortunately, I don't disagree with it. What I don't agree with is what I would consider like direct begging, like people saying you need to. There was a creator that I used to follow who I unfollowed the other day, and they were a small creator and they've started to go up and up and up, but they started to doing battles more. And hey, I've done battles, but it's when somebody's sitting there in a battle and all they're doing is going, it's wild, I've got 53 people in here and I've only got 19 heartme's. Wow, I can't believe how many of you are bots if I'm not getting me heartme's. I can't be losing this battle. I need gloves for the thing. This isn't like, give me this, give me that, screaming at the, like, I can't stand that kind of social media. No, fuck off. if you're going to sit and you're going to do a show, or you're going to do whatever, and somebody off their own back goes, I'm enjoying this, here's a little something. That's the way social media has always worked. Or you can make content on other platforms like I do, where you get paid via views and things like that. But it's the entitlement, and also there's no crack. How's it entertaining? This is what I don't understand. How's it entertaining for any viewer to sit in a live where somebody is doing what I've just said? Like, it's not entertaining. I was in there live. I hadn't seen them live for a while, and I went in and I tried interacting with them and having a chat, and I just thought, you know what it is? This is fucking boring. They don't care about having a chat with me. What they care about is pressuring people into the heart knees because they wanted to be on the Popular. It's just wild to me. It's wild. That shit's boring. But if somebody like EQ, for example, and I know she's a controversial figure, but if she wants to do her show and she sits there and does her show and people throw money at her, thank you. People throw money at her, that's their choice. She's not saying, I need this, give me this. You know, and all this sort of stuff, or screaming and shouting up and down at the screen, like.
Excuse me, I'm so
Get off TikTok now! Get off TikTok now!
Well,
Get off TikTok now!
No, because I don't want to speak to you. I've got nothing to say to you.
Please, I can't make it see. I just want some help.
I just want some help. Fuck me.
Well, I am going to go off TikTok, team, but I'm going to pack my bags and then...
Team?
And yeah, I can't do it anymore. Right, let me pack my suitcase and I'll be gone.
It's sad. It's sad. It's a look into the way the sort of the modern world is, isn't it? I want to have a look at a few different things before I go, because I'm trying to get off at 8 o'clock. So I've got a clip of Brian Rose's sting to show you. So I definitely want to show you that. But also, this is the article about the TikToker that everyone said was EQ's biggest gifter. It is not. It is not EQ's biggest gifter. You can actually find a username. It's not very difficult. Right, will you just give us 2 seconds?
Speaking to Mo.
And we're going to watch some of Brian Rose's sting, but I just need to nip to the toilet for a second. And I'm going to explain as well how we know that it was definitely Brian Rose who was messaging this child. Just give me a second, it won't be long. If you could do me a favour, see if we can get to 150 likes before I come back, please. Thank you very much. And Nikki, thank you for that bow knot, sorry. If you are sending gifts, make sure to comment so we can pin you. Alright, I'll be back 1 sec. Also, guys, tonight on YouTube, we have a mini deep dive into Miss Pineapple. So at 8 o'clock, we head over to YouTube. We have a mini deep dive on Miss Pineapple. A link for the YouTube is in my bio. I forgot I'd even done it. But yeah, it just clears up all the facts. Levi, come to that shit, go and watch it. It's got all the facts over there about her, what we know about her. And it means that anytime anybody Googles Miss Pineapple, Carolyn Jones, it'll come up at the top of the search history. Right, so Brian Rose was stung today. Brian Rose, Lucy Rose. Now, what I want to... There's information I can't share, okay? An amazing team from, I believe... Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Child Online Safety Team are from my neck of the woods, okay? And they are legends. Legends in the hunting game. Now, they are the ones who decoyed Brian and dealt with the investigation, and the other team stung them on their behalf, okay? Because obviously Brian Rose is in Newton Abbot, okay? Which I think is Dorset. Is that right? In Dorset. Now, I'm going to go through this, what they said. So it said that Brian Rose, Newton Abbot, arrested 7/6/25, obviously today, talking to 2 of our decoys. One sexually, one had just started. Now Brian is well known for trolling hunters, etc., and applying for teams like ours, which is true. Brian even tried it, you know, after the many exposures I did on Brian, he tried to approach me about working to expose Princess Flu and all sorts of stuff. And I do know that he's messaged hunting teams, and I do know that he's, like, hunting teams have told him to basically jog on, and then he's lost his shit and threatened them and stuff like that. He said, and then the post says, we carried out extensive checks on the phone number used, and we know 100% it's his number and his phone. So much so, we actually spoke to him on the number 2 days ago. His time was running out, and we're happy to say our cost decoys potted him. Now, what basically happens sometimes, and I'm not saying this is what's happened within Brian's, because I can't speak on that, but sometimes a decoy will actually have a phone call with the predator, and those phone calls are recorded. Also, obviously, hunting teams are well aware that people can try and set people up, okay? And for reasons like that, that's why they have recorded calls like that. It's also why they will use apps where the predator has to send a live image of themselves, and it will show that it's a live image and that there's no known workaround, okay? So when a hunting team says they have evidence and they know it's you 100%, then they do. Simple. Now, I want everyone to support these two predator hunting teams massively, and they are the heroes in this. If you're going to say anything, they are the legends here, and hopefully Brian will be prosecuted. I know the team that stung him and the team that are involved, Willow, have got very good conviction rates and work very professionally, so I wouldn't expect anything else. Now, their sting is wild. I did think about going live on one of my other accounts and reacting to it with the gifts off, and just seeing, like, an account that I wasn't bothered about getting live banned. I don't know, do you think I should do that at some point, chat, so people can see it and hear it? But for the time being, I'm going to show you a clip. Yes, maybe tomorrow. Mods, remind me, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it on, like, TheFactFreak 3 or something. Because the language used, obviously, by the hunting team, which it's got to be, they've got to confront those teams, those suspects, sorry, with the things they are doing. But obviously it's not like TikTok safe language, so it could lead to a live ban, so which is why I'll use a random account, and then if it gets banned, and it gets banned, you see some of the sting up until then. Right, let's watch this little clip. Obviously Brian does scream and shout a lot, he always has done, you know, to do with threatening people and stuff like that. Yeah, could do it on Twitch, but you can't turn off. Well, we could watch it on Twitch. No, YouTube changed their policy. They don't like paedophile hunters basically on YouTube. If you don't prove that there is police involvement within a sting or something like that, YouTube will strike your videos. It's a huge, like, I had a huge thing where I was going to get loads of videos struck, but I disproved, you know, I basically got all the strikes removed because you talk to an actual human. But yeah, they have a huge issue with it. Fucking, I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because I've just noticed in the comments who's commented but bloody Alice. EQ's Alice. Well done, team. And then Evil Queen's replied to her saying, get to jail. Jesus Christ. Honestly. But yeah, so what I was saying was Brian Rose, obviously, he screams and shouts a lot. He wants to go in on people all the time. But when the hunting team turned up at the door, Brian wouldn't come out and face them. He hid behind the door like a little biatch. So let's hear some of it.
Multiple children online, I'm afraid. I know it's hard to
You can also hear Lucy Rose screaming.
accept, but Brian knows the truth. What area are we in? Devon.
Because we have a job to do, Brian, as you're fully aware.
Brian Rose from Devon, we have the evidence of you speaking to multiple children sexually online.
I beg your pardon, Brian? Didn't hear through all the profanity. We're not on your property, Brian. We're in a communal corridor and stairwell.
We will leave when you are in the back of the police car and our job is done.
I love that my regular viewers know what to do and are like, we love the TikTok shop.
Now you're going to be in trouble. Our house is going to get involved.
Our house is going to get bottled. Is that what you just said?
I think, Brian, you'll find that that's your fault, not ours.
So you're delusional.
Oh, well done, Brian. You can hit a letterbox.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's a pole. If any of you come to this door, it's going around all your
Brian, we're not coming through your...
There's a pole and it's going to go around your heads.
Fuck off, mate.
We're not fucking off either.
There you are.
Oh, Brian. Yes, guys, this is Brian Rose. Well-known TikToker that just threatened to assault us with a pole. Hiding in his property, screaming and shouting, threatening. He's done us a favour and called the police on himself, but we have also called the police, so they should be in attendance soon. We are here on behalf of a team called COST, Child Online Safety Team, and we're here to speak to Brian Rose about...
Yeah, my phone blew up. I was at the rescue, and where the rescue is, it's there's no signal. The phone signal's fucking terrible, right? So I was just I've been dealing with a swan with a bloody foot, and that doesn't mean like, oh, your bloody foot. It means a cut up foot. And I went into one of the rooms which has signal, and my phone just blew up. My phone just blew up, like all these messages. I don't want to say some of the creators that messaged me, but I had a lot of creators message me, a lot of different people being like, "Facts, have you seen it?" And I couldn't get signal. Obviously, like, the rescue's terrible for signal. Oh, did you, Emma? I got loads. I got messages everywhere. Because Brian Rules and Lucy Rules were like some of the first people I ever did deep dives on. And they are a pair of rotters. So I hope he gets, obviously, done for it. Well, he will get done for it. He fucking will. Right. What else was I going to say? What else was I going to show? Should I? I think I can leave the rest. I do like this moment. This is where the POV see a smile wiped off somebody's face. Definitely Minx.
Hey up, Paul.
Right.
How are you?
Right.
Do you know who I am?
No.
My name's Naomi. I'm from a team called Fleetwood Enforcers.
Okay.
Do you know what we do?
What?
Catch people online who talk to young children.
Done, bitch.
What?
Play that Alex Brigham video. Which Alex Brigham video? Oh, this one. Oh, well, because the Clicker have been fighting again, haven't they? So, video views this has. But it's mainly just me playing it every now and again. I've kept it favorited forever. And I will always have it here. Always. What else have I got to show you today? I don't know. I think the pub's calling me name, if I'm honest with you.
Police are hunting a man who allegedly pleased himself over some avocados in Waitrose. Shop staff were reportedly forced to throw away trays of the fruit following the disturbing incident.
Jesus. I mean, wrong vegetable or fruit, isn't it? Really. Let's face it. Yes, we have a mini deep dive going live at 8 o'clock on Miss Pineapple. It's only about 8 minutes long or something like that, but it really summarises everything we know about that wronging, and it's there, cemented in history. The podcast's returning soon. Yes, with guests, and honestly some of the guests I've got booked is going to be wild, but I'm not going to spoil that because I'm having ADHD side quests in my head. It is coming back. Right, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to do one. Yeah, I'm honestly, I've lacked motivation with the YouTube, I've got to be honest with you, but I really enjoyed the podcast, and I think it'll be good to get back on and do all that shit. No problem at all. It's pub time, innit? It's fucking pub time. I don't know if I had something else to show you. I feel like I had something else to show you, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. No, I've lost. Oh yeah, I wanted to just say that this is the team that stung Brian Rose. So if you want to go and see the full sting, this is the team that stung them, Saving Children's Futures. If you want to go and see the full sting, please go over to their Facebook page and check it out. Right, thank you guys as always for a great live. We might pull up Brian's sting tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Somebody will remind me. Thank you for everyone who hung out with us tonight. Thank you anybody who sent any gifts. Thank you anybody who followed, subscribed, just interacted with the live stream. It's been a fucking blast as always. And remember guys, yous are fucking awesome. Honestly, I absolutely love this community, and I really enjoyed doing this. I really enjoyed doing this and watching stuff. Don't forget as well, if you want me to react to anything, tag that account. One of the mods will pin it. That's TheFactFreak 4. Pin that account in any videos you would like me to follow. Pin that in any videos I want to tag that in any videos you would like me to watch. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I think I'm doing well with the masking, and then you ever do that? Do that, please. Also, TheFactFreak 4 is the account I do my awareness posts on. You tagged a couple of good ones. Nice one, Ruth. Honestly, I was so close to hitting the mask. I've been with the go-to fidget. Honestly, I need to, Mimi. You know, I've been up to date since 4:45 this morning. And I went to the rescue, and the lass that I mainly work alongside in there, who I was talking about this morning, who had to get her lashes done, she was like, oh, I was watching your stream this morning with Merlin and that. And I was like, oh, were you? I was like, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to get to the bloody rescue. Merlin did stay in bed. I uploaded a load of shorts on YouTube and stuff, so what's that? I'm really irritated because I wanted to show you something. I'm having computer problems. One sec. I wanted to try and find the Brian Rose deep dive, the original one, and I think I've just remembered because I was going to pull it up from my archives, but there's a little one before I leave. The Brian Rose deep dive, shit. The original deep dive, I've got it, I've found it.
You guys have asked.
You ready for this shit? I look so young. Out in Wrong'uns has done me. Out in Wrong'uns has fucking aged me like a bloody, not a fine wine, let's put it that way. Come on. This was 3 years ago. I uploaded this, but it'll have been done beforehand.
For it, here's my deep dive into Lucy Rose, boyfriend and carer Brian. A massive trigger warning here for grooming and abuse. But this needs to be out there.
Guess what? I never used to put my glasses on. I never used to put my glasses on because on my videos. It's really weird. Never mind.
Massive trigger warning here for groom.
Do you know why I sound different? And it's what I've realised. If you watch like my very first deep dive, like my proper deep dive, I have like a phone voice. I have like a phone voice and shit. Like I wasn't myself. Does that make sense? Look better now. Thank you. I mean, this was during lockdown and stuff. But yeah, the masking was real. I've unmasked over the last year or so, and that's one of the reasons I love all this shit. Because when I reacted to my first deep dive, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? Yeah.
Grooming and abuse. But this needs to be out there.
And guess what? The police told us there is no evidence against me. There's not enough proof.
I've seen a picture. I've seen a picture of your bit.
Doesn't fucking matter, love.
So this is somebody confronting Brian after they believe he sent an indecent image of himself to a child. Now, if you listen to Brian's words very carefully, he says that...
Oh, shit. I tell you what, I'm going to share this on my Facebook. Because after what's just happened, are we fucking surprised?
There's not enough evidence. Not, I didn't do this. This is not wrong of me to have done. That the police have said there's not enough evidence, meaning there was obviously an investigation into him.
Good, Brian, yours good, because you're yelling all the time.
Yeah, because they're bringing me into it. Because they keep on bringing it up.
And yeah, well, let me sort it, Brian.
That's just an example of Brian and Lucy arguing on one of their lives. To be fair, Lucy seems to be trying to calm Brian down and point out that he's wrong, but Brian obviously doesn't agree with that. Now, I came across this next bit and I found it really concerning. Lucy's literally begging somebody on her live not to report Brian for accusations of abuse.
Wow. I should upload this again onto TikTok today, shouldn't I? What it was like back in the day.
Because then she would lose her carer and her partner.
Listen, no, right, you don't realise yet that you do that, yeah, I'm going to lose my fucking carer, you know what I mean? Brian's my carer.
Right, the more I dive online into Brian, the more vile things I find. My advice, if there's any parents who are coming across this, or any children, literally anybody, if these two ever have accounts on this app again, please check that your children are not following these two people, because whether you think they're mentally capable of being in the app or whatever it is, regardless, they are dangerous when it comes to being out there with an audience to children. This is a reminder at the end of the video to please follow my second account. It is TheFactFreak 2.
Fuck me, how many accounts have I had banned?
Obviously want to make these kind of...
I don't know if I've got any other Brian Rose videos on my YouTube. One sec. Brian Rose. I'll just search Rose. Oh, fucking hell. Bloody Vic Rose. Lucy Rose. I got one on Lucy Rose. Is this Lucy's deep dive or is this just
This is my deep dive into Lucy Rose's new account on TikTok. So of course we all know Lucy Rose has multiple accounts on TikTok, and this is one of them that's been...
Well, the clips that were in that have been removed.
Brought to my attention, Fairy Girl 208. Now let's have a look at some of her videos and react to them.
Every right to be on this app as much as...
Did you hear Sophie commenting on your t-shirt video? No? Sophie who?
Anyone else.
Hey Lucy, I'm going to have to completely disagree with you. I actually don't want you on this app. I don't want your boyfriend Brian on this app.
He was on the Observer's page, for fuck's sake. I'm going to have to go somewhere else and find that now, aren't I? Which page? On TikTok? I mean, the whole alpha male thing, it's supposed to be a joke. Are we talking about Sophie Bailey? Which one? A main account. One second. I'll have to log in and you have to tag me in it.
Because let's face it, you groom people to do things you want. Now let's have a look at a video on your account that proves my point.
Right, the person that's made me this account, could you please message me on Instagram?
So you've obviously had to get a fan to make you this account, after possibly getting an IP ban and not being welcome on the app. This is my deep dive into Lucy Rose.
Can you tag the Fact Freak 4 in the video and I'll have a quick look before I go. But the whole idea of the alpha male video was a joke, because obviously I find it absolutely pathetic that people call themselves alpha males for a fucking start. And then I thought, obviously, the joke is me. I'm poking fun at myself. And then to have troll accounts completely miss the point. And then post it and be like, oh, you're an alpha. Well, yeah, well, you're an alpha. Bitch, do you think I'm serious? Wearing a fucking t-shirt with kittens and fucking unicorns and rainbows on it telling me I'm an alpha. I pity you. I'm laughing at the whole fucking stupidity of the statement. That's the point. That's the fucking point. Honestly. People fucking blow my mind. Right, sorry. I have to put in like a verification shit every time I log into my account. 4, 5. This better be a good clip after re-logging in and everything. Oh, they're definitely not for the parties, but I wouldn't worry because I don't get invited to them anyway.
Are you married?
No, I'm only 6.
Shut your fucking mouth! Are you married?
No.
There's absolutely no need for that meme at the start of my page. What the fuck? Who's tagged me in it? Has anybody tagged me in it? Nobody. Nobody. You had one job. You had one job, chat. You wanted me to react. No, it wouldn't be any hate. It wouldn't be any hate. I know it wouldn't. I'm still interested. Jeez. Alex Brigham video. Well, if somebody tags me in the video of Sophie Bailey talking about the alpha male shit, then while I watch the Alex Brigham video, ain't over. But I need to get going. Pub's only open for so many hours.
But if anything did happen to her, I would purposely risk going to jail. I would put your face.
Mini Deep Dive has just gone live on YouTube as well. Go and check it out afterwards.
Your addresses all over TikTok. But if anything did happen to her, I would purposely.
I thought it was on the Observer.
Risk going to jail. I would put your face.
God's sake. The Observer has so many accounts just like me. Might have to leave this for another night. Like I'm not. I'm just going to sit here. Go to the pub. I'll find it. I'm just interested now. That's it. I will tag the Fact Freak 4, and I'll check it out later on. Right. Thank you once again. As I've already said me thanks, you're not getting it again. Right, I will catch you all there. Peace, guys. Peace. Have a good rest of the evening.